Hey everyone, it's Viv playing Mr. Love Queen's Choice, and today I'm gonna continue on the adventure to find the man or men of my dreams. If you are new to my channel, welcome! Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more Mr. Love gameplay. Anyway, I last left off at chapter 1-8. I met Kiro the pop star and Lucian the scientist. I got a glimpse of Victor and Gavin. Let's go officially meet them. This time, I got the audio turned on so you can hear their sexy voices. Let's go at chapter 112. Recording of the final episode of Miracle Finder. With the help of my colleagues, I designed the theme, content, and the rundown of the last show. Though I've recorded several episodes of Miracle Finder, it's the first time I felt nervous. Anna, let's go do the program rundown once more. How many times have you checked today? But, oh, alright. Here's the host guy. My dear, I've never rehearsed this many times. I can't even remember everyone else's lines. Once more, you'll get a salary bump. Wow, really, I'm generous.
Just relax. I read the script. It's a good show.
Do you love his voice? I love his voice. Professor Lucian, you're here! Hearing the words, Lucian seemed a little unhappy with me. Wait, why? Oh, Lucian.
Aren't you going to show me around?
Sure, I'll introduce you to everyone. This is the guest expert for this show, a distinguished scholar in the neuroscience, Professor Lucian.
Hello, everyone.
The audience stared at the professor in silence, then a moment later broke into thunderous applause. Why? Because he's hot? Anna leaned in next to me. Where did you find such a handsome professor? This show is in the bag! I knew it! It's because he's hot! The appearance of Lucian swept away the tension and unease on the set. Lucian, do you want to come on other future shows? I mean, if company carries on.
Of course. If it's a program you're producing, I'd be happy to join.
Oh my gosh, he wants me! The recording session was very smooth. Professor Lucian, what does neuroscience have to say about the seemingly miraculous art of mind reading? What?
Well, perhaps more precisely, we should call it brain reading.
Huh? Wait, why did the host guy add such a weird question? Lucian's quibbling over terminology makes the whole audience laugh.
Can consciousness be read? An interesting topic. One theory argues that everything in the world is interconnected.
So all of these guys have superpowers. I'm wondering if that's Lucian's superpower. The professor is something handsome, intelligent, and humorous. For a professor, Lucian is really down to earth. His humor and knowledge light up the set. He's literally another person in front of the camera. Looking into the monitor, somehow I feel I don't really know this person. Wait, Nani? Why? Dear audience, the show is near its end. Let's invite Professor Lucian to have the final word, please.
As our scientific understanding of humanity expands, the frontier of the unknown expands with it.
That's
Miracle Finder might end today, but the superpowers it discovered have transcended our age.
What are you talking about superpowers? What's your superpower?
Maybe someday in the future, the pace of science will catch up with this show.
Someday.
Every scientist, myself included, hopes to make a contribution in this field.
Obviously, Lucian garnered lots of fans for himself after the show ended. Instead of just leaving as usual, the paid student audience members crowded around the guest area. Even some of the staff joined them holding autograph books. Oh wow, he's a star. It was already late when I finally arrived to escort Lucian out. I'm really thankful for what you did today.
The honor is mine. It's the first time I've ever been on a show. It was really interesting.
Thinking of what Lucien said on the show, I couldn't help recalling the accident that day. I kept telling myself it was a hallucination, but it all seemed too real. Oh, she means the car crash. Lucien is so open to the idea of superpowers. Perhaps he knows something? Yeah, he has superpowers. Maybe I can ask Lucien about it and not be as seen as a crazy person. Lucien, can I ask you something?
As long as I can help, of course.
Have you ever heard of the term evolver? The question stopped him in his tracks. Uh-oh. He still calmly looked me over.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Really?
So, where did you hear that word?
Tell him or don't tell him. Yeah, I'll tell him.
Is that so? Thank you for trusting me and sharing this with me. I'm pleased. Evolver basically means a super evolved human. It's just an academic term for a superpowered being. It's said that 20 years ago, a British scientist dissected many superhumans and found a unique gene.
Dissected? Oh no,
He called the special ability expressed by this gene Evolve. In other words, a superpower. And those who possess Evolves are Evolvers.
He dissected a lot of evolvers? That's what I thought too! Oh my gosh!
Does that scare you?
Yeah?
Actually, the scientist was eventually sentenced to life imprisonment.
Oh yeah, he deserves it.
Because they involved crimes against humanity, his research was deemed classified by the World Gene Organization.
Sounds inconceivable!
These are all just rumors I've picked up from working in bioscience. I don't have a clue about the detail. Maybe the rumors are partly true, part fiction, just like the superpowers on Miracle Finder.
Yeah, but other people have probably heard about it too and believe in
I
it.
am doing related research on this myself. Maybe one day, I will find the truth behind it.
Wait, I thought he has superpowers.
If you find any real superhumans while making your show, they are more than welcome in my research center.
Oh.
What are you thinking? My research is all completely legal.
Completely legal? I couldn't helping letting my imagination run wild. Occupational hazard. If that's the case, the strange man I met that day must believe in the existence of this Evolve. And based on what he said, I must be one of these Evolvers of legend. Wait, I have superpowers? I have no idea what makes him think so, because I'm definitely just as normal as everyone. In my 22 years alive, nothing inexplicable has ever happened except those 2 car accidents. But even if what happened that day wasn't real, the story of Evolvers itself will make an extraordinary topic. I wonder if that man would have a different version of the story. If I could somehow meet that man again, perhaps he's a real superhuman. You never know. Alright, so that is 112. Let's go to 114. On the day the show aired, I sat before the TV and watched the final episode in silence. The station air was a little edited down, but this was the best I had to offer. Dad, can you see it? It's the first time I planned a show all on my own. Though I cannot completely walk out of your shadow, I finally found my own direction. Even if Viv Company ends here, I will carry on with my dream of being a producer. I will make more shows that more people will like. Someday, Miracle Finder will come back. Dad, bless me. Alright, looky here! Looky here! Look at this Momo, what is this? Momo blanket? Momo hoodie? This guy right here looks familiar, right? Alright, next day, Viv Company. The ratings report for the last episode came out only 0.1 point higher than before. Viv, don't be sad. In that time slot with no promotion, it's already a miracle to raise 0.1. Yeah, rest easy, Anna. I'll be fine. To the whole crew of Viv Company, thank you all. I bowed deeply to the whole office. Thank you for accompanying me in bringing Miracle Finder to its final conclusion. Hey, a little girl. Then Kiki interrupted me. Wait, boss! I think that conclusion wasn't so final after all. Nani? A miracle happened! She rushed to me with her laptop. The last episode of Miracle Finder, Read Your Heart, is trending in the top 10, and higher than that on the list is Miracle Professor Lucian. It ranked third, only lower than I'm the spot on Carol's face, and the spot on Carol's face is what? Oh, Carol. The unabridged show got uploads all over the internet. Everyone is talking about it now. Finally hitting the stride on the final episode? I'm starting to believe in this mind reading thing. Is this the Miracle Finder I watched when I was a kid? Share it! Don't let it end. Lucian, 26, owns his own research center and is a professor at Loveland University. Is he a human? Published 5 papers in the journal Science, won 3 international science rewards. He himself is superhuman. That is to see, so his students are older than him? I should have gone to this university. Oh my gosh, just to see a hot professor? And Carol shared our show accidentally. It's since been deleted, but there are screenshots everywhere. I don't think it was an accident. Carol knows me. Carol got me, okay? Carol commented on the post, this episode was awesome. Is Carol watching our show? Gosh, is this real? Are we gonna take off? I felt my eyes start to water. This is amazing! I put down my laptop and I packed up my stuff. Viv, where are you going? LFG! Wait for my good news! Oh dear. Time to meet Victor. I looked back at my colleagues firmly. Wish me luck. I'm nervous. A helicopter over Loveland City. The last show, A Miracle Finder, was paused on Victor's phone at Lucian's concluding remarks. His expression was grim. He rewound the video and watched the speech again. Rushing into the offices of LFG, I felt a sudden unease for some reason. Something big is gonna happen. Woo-wee! Alright, and then the final scene of chapter 1. Let's go to 117. Outside LFG's CEO's office. Huh? The CEO's assistant isn't here? Goldman? He's out on business for a few days. He should have made a reservation earlier. I'm sorry, but it's an emergency. I remember. I saw you before. You're with Viv Company, right? You know, the last episode of Miracle Finder, I watched it. Super interesting. Oh, you're into Lucian too? Really? Thanks. Actually, I came here today about the fun withdrawal thing. Good luck. You've made a hot show. Perhaps it will make the boss think twice. That's the plan. So if Goldman isn't here, how about your boss? I don't really know. He is a busy man, you know? Sorry, let me answer a phone call. Okay. The moment she picked up the phone, Goldman's voice was booming on the other end. Tell everyone the CEO's helicopter has just landed on the roof. Whoa. Get prepared right now. What an entrance! What the heck? Goldman hung up before she could even respond. Ooh. Everyone attention! The president is back! Excuse me, time to work. I nodded, sitting quietly aside, watching the hustle and bustle of the office. Perfect. No matter what, I have to make the CEO of LFG reconsider the funding withdrawal. Goldman rushed in like the wind. The office was back in ship shape with everyone in their places. Several chiefs waited at the entrance. When Goldman walked by, he stopped in surprise. Not you again! What? He is so rude! Security, walk her out. Wow! But then there was a commotion at the door. The CEO has arrived! Goldman, the last episode of Miracle Finder got a great response. Did you watch it? I got no time to chat about Miracle Finder right now. Whatever this is about, hold off on it, okay? Later, I'll get you some solid film and television deals, but now you have to listen to me. Sit tight. If you make a peep, it will be your last. Threatening me. He shoved me back into the nearest seat and rushed to the gate. I nodded blankly. There were so many people around the CEO, I couldn't get a clear view at all. Oh my gosh, there he is! Sir, what brings you to the office today?
A departmental meeting this afternoon, 2 p.m. Get it prepared.
Oh man, what a boss. The voice of the CEO sounds familiar somehow. Sure, if you're not going to Carrie's banquet tomorrow, do you want to confirm it with them yourself?
No. Send a copy of this month's investment analysis to my office in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yes, sir. From my seat, I looked in the direction of Victor, but couldn't get a view of the legendary CEO. As I was wondering when's the best time to make a move, the crowd stopped for some reason besides me. I was just sitting off in a corner, but now it was completely surrounded by the crowd.
Why are you here?
Why is he here? Why did he approach me? I leaned forward slowly, looked up, and saw the face of the legendary CEO. You. The one I have been seeking. The one I thought I would never meet again. The one who saved me from the rushing taxi on the day of the sun shower. Is the CEO of LFG and controls the fate of our company. I couldn't help standing up instantly. You! OMG! Dude, I need to know what's next. Okay. So let's go to chapter 2, stage 1. The light of the sunset descends upon the deserted alley. Beautiful and quiet. I walked along there. I didn't know where the place was where I was there. I was failing to find an exit even after a long lull. The alley seemed endless. Somehow, something felt strange as I turned back. A sharp dagger stabbing from behind. A blade reflected the golden light of the sunset. Whoa, what? I'm being attacked? What is this? Oh, it's a dream. Oh, ginkgo leaf? Okay. Ginkgo leaf landed on my palm. Continue. I wake from a dream. A breeze rustles through the curtain, letting in the morning sunshine. All is quiet and bright. Phew. It was a dream. I patted my chest, trying to calm down, but the strange feeling didn't go away completely. Ever since that car accident happened, I haven't had the dream from my childhood. Have I been having too many dreams recently? These past days, I've always felt a little uneasy, but I mustn't dwell too much on strange dreams. After all, I have a studio to save. Thinking of the funding's withdrawal made me think about what happened that day at LFG. 2 days ago, Loveland Financial Group. I couldn't help standing up instantly. You! In despair, sir, this is the head of Viv Company. She's here about the funding withdrawals. I gathered myself, but there wasn't time to overthink, so I just started explaining. Actually, the last episode of Miracle Finder got a great response. I was hoping you might reconsider pulling funding.
Why should I do that?
Because we did a fantastic job on that last episode. I don't know why, but Victor seemed to chuckle a bit when he heard that.
Listen carefully. I won't save you a second time.
Then Victor kept walking straight towards his office. Wait, please give me a second. I'll break down the last show's performance for you. And we'll make more great shows. Please reconsider the withdrawal. To no avail, his steps didn't slow down for even a second. If I give up now, everything is over. Is there really nothing I can do? I took a deep breath and rushed through the crowd to Victor. No matter how anyone may scoff at me, if I give up now, there will be no chance at all. Since LFG was founded, it has focused heavily on real estate, finance, and electronics, but there's been a strategic shift towards culture, notably the acquisition of Coordinate entertainment. Now, LFG has shown great caution in investing in the film industry, and most importantly, TV is monopolized by state-owned companies. It's hard for private ones to get traction. Our studio is small, but we've had a long-term partnership with Loveland TV. Viv Company has built this up over a decade. If it goes bankrupt, all is gone forever. Loveland City is the heart of culture. Investing in us is by far the best choice. Ooh, slam. The door of the CEO's office slammed shut right in my face. I stopped and panted with my mind a total blank. How rude! Hello? I mean, I get he's just being a total boss, but how rude! That was so disrespectful! Is that really it? Leave now, please! Ugh. These guys. No way. If I leave the investment, after all the shouting and running, my heart is still racing. I did everything I could, but it didn't do a bit of good. All of a sudden, utter grief washed over me. Don't hold back. Victor, I will make you regret this. I said that? Oh my gosh. Everyone looked at me dumbfounded. Why did I? Okay, I should have picked the other choice. After letting that out, I felt so much more relaxed. Well, that's that. When I was about to leave, the door of the CEO's office opened. I instinctively grew nervous.
Goldman here. Move up the meeting with the CEO of BS.
Of BS? Victor looked at me, my face all red.
Make me regret?
Oops. I immediately propped open the door. Give me 2 weeks and I'll give you a developed plan that you would regret passing up. Victor looked at me. He said nothing. I stared at him boldly, thinking if I showed a bit of fear, he would walk away instantly. His lips curved into a smile, like he was savoring the final struggle of his prey.
1 week.
Deal. Yes, I finally get 1 week. The thought made me relax, and I subconsciously loosened my hold on the door. Ah! The door slammed my hand. Ouch! That hurt! Wow, this guy is so rude. Holding back laughter, Victor opened the door. Oh, thanks. What's so funny?
To stay alive itself is the biggest challenge for you, right?
It's because he saved me from the car that was about to hit me. What is up with this guy? You might be all high and mighty, but you shouldn't look down on others like this. We'll see. With a swelling hand, I strode proudly out of LFG, and wow, that is chapter 2-1. Let's do one more. Viv Company. It's easy to bluff, but what on earth is a plan that will make Victor regret? I don't even know what I was doing. Facing the empty screen, I feel desperate. Does such a thing even really exist? I let my body fall into the desk hopelessly. Viv. Our filmmaker's license has finally been issued. Why did we apply for that? You forgot? It was half a year ago. You were trying to contact some young directors to do short films. Oh, 1 week. What can we do with that? We're not gonna make payroll next month. Oh, and now the other investors know all about the drama between us and LFG. Nobody will back us now. I looked up at her with a pathetic look on my face. Anna, it's all my fault. Okay. Go to the show meeting. Think about something else. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. What show do we still have to make? Sorry dear, you probably don't have time for meetings. This morning, we received a special assignment and they specifically wanted you to be the producer. Now of all times, a new project? No kidding. And it's a special report for City News. The City News, the flagship show of Loveland TV, they always do their own segments. I don't know the details, but the call came from the chief director, Yun. You weren't in yet, so I accepted it for you. A call from the chief director himself? What a valuable assignment! Holding the file for the piece, I suddenly thought of something. Oh, if we do this, then we might get assignments long-term for Loveland TV? Maybe. Isn't this what I have been looking for? A plan that will make Victor regret? Will it really work? No idea. But we can have a try. Gosh, this couldn't have come at a better time. How great. I hope it works. They ask that you start today. Here, this is your contact at the police station. Oh, I'm gonna meet you-know-who. Anna handed over a memo. And a memo was written, Gavin, a police officer, Loveland Police Department, and here are his digits. Gavin, the name sounds a little familiar. I don't know why, but I suddenly feel a little scared. Relax, he's a cop, not a criminal. Alright, so that's 2-3. I want to meet Gavin before I turn this off, so let's go to 2-6. 1 p.m. Loveland Police Department. Hi, officer. I am a special correspondent for City News. I'm looking for Officer Gavin. Gavin? Are you sure? He's not Gavin. Yes, Officer Gavin. What's wrong? Listen, sweetie. Just for your own good, did you maybe get on someone's bad side at work? Huh? Your supervisor wants you to meet Gavin? Maybe he's trying to punish you? Wait, what's wrong with Gavin? The middle-aged officer looked around, then whispered to me. Last week, this Officer Gavin was suddenly transferred in. I thought he was gonna get his act together, but he hasn't done any real work yet. The other day, I saw him talking to some local hood on the street. Tisk, tisk. The chief doesn't dare give him any cases. Really? What's that all about? Word around the office is he's the son of one of the higher-ups. Looks around and whispers, just think, if he's some big shot's boy, we should just stay away. So what I suggest to you is go back to your office and dump this assignment on someone else.
Officer Landsman, just who were you saying is a big shot's boy?
Oh, you got caught. The voice made Officer Landsman jump. Ah! Hey, Officer Gavin! Nothing. She's just looking for you and you weren't here. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. He is spicy. I looked back. A tall guy wearing denim walked over. Hubba hubba. He moved about the uniform. He still gives off a strong, uptight feeling. He fixed his eyes on me, making me feel a little afraid. He's somewhat impishly raised the corners of his mouth in a smile.
Do you remember me?
Hello, creeper alert, Nani? He stood still before me, and I remember a face that was younger but more untamed. On a crumpled, blood-soaked letter, suddenly I wanted to flee. Seems all the uneasy feelings these past few days were pointing to this moment. Gavin? From school? I know him from school and he was a problem student back in high school. OMG, more of a gangster than a student. He seems not really gangsterish though. His face seems sweet. There are a lot of rumors about him. Arrogant, callous. He even fought a PE teacher. What? In our school, nobody would dare to speak to him. I never took the rumor seriously until one day I saw him corner a boy in the alley behind the school. To this day, those cold, steely eyes still make me shudder. What's more, later, there was that horrible letter.
Anything wrong?
No, nothing. Just never thought you would be a cop one day. But from what the old cop said, he's not a straight arrow officer either for sure.
Surprised? You probably thought I would be in a jail rather than a police station, right?
I mean, if you were picking fights with people, he was smiling, but I felt only coldness enveloping me. Deny. What are you talking about? It was such a coincidence meeting you.
You think this is a coincidence?
What? Nani? Yeah, question mark, question mark?
Forget it. Why should we talk about that anyway? Let's go.
To where? Gavin took a glance back.
To investigate.
What? Oh, that's not why I'm here. I can't say no, so I just follow along as best as I can. Gavin is tall and he walks fast. I almost had to run to keep up. Gavin, where are we going? I still have no idea what this is about. He turned back, giving me a folder.
Once we're on the road, you can take a look at it.
Okay. I took the folder obediently, and then I found he has slowed his pace considerably. Oh yeah, because I'm like 5'4" and has short legs, while he's like 6'12" with long legs. Is he slowing down for me? I felt a little surprised.
If you need to shoot other shows in the future, you can come to me.
Oh, thank you, Gavin. Gavin would be great on camera, but I'm not sure I'm brave enough to invite him on. Okay, so there I have met all 4 of the dudes. I will continue this next time. I stopped on 2-6. Alright, if you want to see more steamy romance novels, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.